Good morning guys, so today is the 13th of December 2021. I haven't used this bike for about a week. I think that was last Monday the last time I used it. The weather has been really bad, so it's probably been a good thing that I haven't had to use this bike. So I popped the battery back in yesterday and I think it was 41%, something like that. Let's have a quick look. Right, it's saying 40% now, so it's dropped again. The weather was really nice this morning. It's definitely got warmer, but as you can see, it's actually raining. Not much I can do about that. So the camera might get a bit of water on it. But I'm going to continue using it till that battery gets down a bit more. I don't want to take it too low because I've heard if you go too low you have trouble getting it to recharge. So we will see. But don't forget, because of the short journeys I've been doing, leaving it for the day and then using it again, that may cause the battery to discharge a little faster, who knows. So we have only done 10.8 miles on this bike so far. So let's go for a little ride. So we'll see how we go. Lincoln weather, eh? They definitely didn't forecast this weather. No, it's not very nice at all. I'm really surprised because, like I said, they didn't forecast this weather. Something else I've noticed as the battery is going down, it's 39 now, as the battery is going down, I think the bike is less responsive or less accelerative. Might be my imagination, but I've noticed that with my e-bike, which has pedal assist. When it's got a full battery, it does about 18 miles an hour in top, but I think that goes down to about 14 miles an hour top when I replaced my mirror, or not replaced it, I just put it back onto the bike because I ain't been taking it in the mother-in-law's house, so I thought I'd pop it back on and tighten them both up. Pity about this blinking weather, I'll tell you that. I'm actually just popping to my mother-in-law's at this minute, but I thought I'd just go for a little extra spin. Right, I've left it in the de-restricted mode. I'm flat out and I'm doing what, 35, which is quite good, but now I'm going into a 40. That's probably not as good, but there's nothing I can do about that. I ain't going to get no more out of it, am I? I think if the battery was fully charged, just wipe the camera. I think if the battery was fully charged, you might get more power out of this bike, but not a lot. Right, we're going down a hill now. We'll see whether it makes much difference. 38, 39. But the disadvantage is we're now going to be going up a hill. But if that'll keep above 30, then I'm quite happy, because that's a moped. Like we've said all along, it's actually a moped, this bike. We've gone up quite a long slight hill really. I've been up here on a push bike and it is quite hard work getting up here, so we've gone down to 26 now. Luckily there's nobody behind me. I keep wiping the camera because I can see it on my visor how how wet it's got. Right, I'm going to turn right here because there's a dual carriageway ahead, and I'm definitely not going to take this bike onto a dual carriageway. So this is quite a busy roundabout, so obviously you've got to be a bit careful when you pull out. Well, we're back onto a 30-mile-an-hour road, which I'm more happy about because we're now going to hit 30. Swipe the camera again. I know this is a 30, I think a lot of people still try and go 40 down here because that used to be 40 mile an hour. Right, the battery's down to 30%. We've done 13 miles. It's so light and nimble, this bike. I love that. Right, we're going slightly uphill again. Let's see if I can keep the momentum going as I squeeze past this little car. I didn't really want to stop going up a hill here because that'll take me a little bit of time to get back up to speed. See, I'm slowed down now to 24 miles an hour. And the battery's gone down now to 26%. I've got a car right behind me now because I'm doing 26 in a 30 and he's obviously getting agitated that I'm not going quick enough. Yeah, we're back up to 30 now, so hopefully he'll keep away. Going to be turning right in a second anyway, so I'll get myself over here in case he's thinking of coming past me. So I'm going right, and I'm going to do a right again. Rubbish or whatever. The battery's down now to 24%. Right then guys, I'm going to pop in my mother-in-law's for a cup of tea and I'll pick this video up again after. Right then guys, so here we go again. Just had a lovely cup of tea and it stopped raining and started to dry up, which is all good. The battery's down to 22%, so let's go. Like I say, the sun's trying to come out. I'll have a little bit of a ride round on the way back. I'm not sure if I want to let this go down too low for obvious reasons, but we will see. Yeah, it's quite bright now, isn't it? Stay there, you. Stay there, you. No. Yeah, I definitely think as the battery's getting lower, the acceleration is getting less. Oh, my battery's flashing now at 20%, so I guess that's telling me you want to get back. I did read something about trying not to let it get lower than 20, so I'm going to head back now. I'm going to head back towards mine. Look, we've only done 14.8, so we'll see what it is when we get back to mine. So really, with all this stop and starting I've been doing, like obviously using it to go a mile or so and then leaving it and then using it again, I think that's contributed to the battery not getting very much miles out of it. I also think it's been exceptionally cold lately, so I know that doesn't help with the battery. And I can definitely feel that's not got the oomph it had before. I mean, the battery's now dropped down to 18%, look. Pretty quickly dropping now. And we seem to struggle at the minute to reach 30. I'm not that far from home. I'll cut through this way to save going up to 40 mile an hour. There's a little circle come up on the dash here. I don't know what that says. I can't see. That's probably telling me I need to get this bike on charge. Still hitting 29. Down to 17% now. So I'm going to say what I can find with this bike. I could drop it down and get less power, and let's just drop it down into 2. I think in 2 that will reach 30 anyway, so it's not going to make that much difference. I've dropped it down into 2 and we are hit 30, but I won't try and go any more, if you like. Yeah, I think what I'm going to say is, for the distance I do is great, and I think this bike needs to be charged at every opportunity. Well, no, not every opportunity, but regularly. So if you're using it for work, I suggest when you get back home, it's best just to stick it on charge, just to keep the old battery topped up. That's what I'm going to say. I think it's best to keep this battery topped up when you can. Yeah, let's say it like that. Obviously, when I'm only going backwards and forwards for less than a mile, I'd probably, because I'd go to work and back, so it should only be roughly 5 miles. So I could probably go a couple of days, but I'd say I was going 5 or 6 miles to work and then going there and back, so you're talking about 12 miles, which roughly I'd do, if I was going from my mother-in-law's, I'd be doing 3 miles there, 3 miles back, 3 miles there, 3 miles back. So I'd be doing round about 12 mile. Then I'd suggest I'd charge it up every night, and that would be absolutely fine, and I'd get full potential, full power from a good charge. So let's have a look. I'm back to mine now. The battery's down to 14%, and I think it's definitely going to need charging. Let's just have a look, see if I can see what that actually says. I don't know. I see the battery's flashing. There's a picture of the battery at the side. The 14% is flashing. I've done 16.2 miles, which is roughly half what that says this bike will do. It says it'll do about 30. I will do another test at another time where I'll do a full charge, and then I'll just ride it about until it gets back down to 14% or whatever before I charge it, and see how many actual miles we get on a continuous ride. But like I say, at the moment, I will say what I'm going to be doing is probably sticking it on charge at most opportunities I get, like in the evenings when I stick it in the garage. I'm just going to stick it on charge and just keep it topped up, and I'll see how I get on from there. So I'll stick it on charge now, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Hope you find it interesting. I don't want to slag the bike off too much for not having enough range, but like I say, I think if you were going on a continuous journey backwards and forwards to work, you charge it up every night, you probably wouldn't have a problem. But we'll see on that one when I do the continuous ride. And look what's happened. This little flap has come out again, but I'm not going to charge it anyway. Rightio guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.